Today's Spotlight on Naperville is brought to you in part by the following sponsors. Welcome to Spotlight on Naperville, Community That Cares. I'm Nancy Wearsome. The nonprofit community is presenting some very special events and important messages. Today's show highlights 6 exceptional organizations, each committed to the vibrancy and well-being of our entire community. So thank you for joining us as we feature these extraordinary groups, all deserving of the spotlight. And we're going to start today's show with some of our animal friends from Adopt. So welcome to you. And your people friends as well. We have Sandy Boston, who's the board president, so welcome back to you,
Thanks
Sandy.
for having us again.
Absolutely. And Chris Stern is director of operations.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And Sandy, I'm going to ask you to introduce our furry friends today.
We have a couple of our shelter residents currently available for adoption. This is Donald, who's a Chihuahua. He's about 2 years old. And then Chris has Sarah, who is a calico cat, and she also is about 2 years old.
Oh, they're beautiful, and they're looking for homes, you said.
They are.
So that's really, really important.
Yes.
Well, Chris, I want to start by talking about what makes Adopt so unique.
Well, I think one of the biggest things that makes us unique is that we tend to do a lot of medical for our animals. We will take in animals that have medical issues. We work with the network of veterinarians. We go above and beyond in treating animals with heartworm, parvo, other illnesses. So I think that's one of our biggest things that kind of makes us stand out a little bit.
And these two look very healthy.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And they're very taken with being on set, I can tell.
Yes.
So, and why is it so important to adopt a pet as opposed to purchasing one?
Well, you know, there has always been the issue with overpopulation, and there are so many animals in shelters looking for homes that need to be rescued. So, you know, we encourage people to come on out, adopt from us, or any other rescue for that matter, because you're saving a life.
And you have dogs and cats.
We do.
Plenty of each.
Yes.
So people can come out and kind of see the animals and get a feel for, you know, what might be a match for their family.
Yes, which is very important. Sometimes what you think you might want might not be exactly what is going to be best for your family. So,
yes, and some are more kid-friendly than
sure.
others, I'm sure.
Yes,
So,
yes.
well, good. Now, Sandy, you have a bunch of events coming up for the holidays. So tell us about that.
This is a really busy time for several of our fundraising events. We do have our annual holiday cookie walk. This is actually the 7th year for it. It is a big fundraiser for us. It's going to be held on December 7th, which is a Saturday. It's at 5th Avenue Station from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the concept here is there are a lot of people that love to bake holiday cookies, and
as we can see,
Yeah.
Donald cannot wait to
Oh
get
my
those
gosh,
cookies,
Donald.
right?
Oh, Donald.
Yeah, Donald really wants a cookie, I can
and
tell.
unfortunately, he must sense that I'm more of a large dog person. So yes, so Donald and other animals like him will benefit from our cookie walk. And it's all about, we're looking for donations of homemade baked holiday cookies. You can help that way, or if you like to eat holiday cookies, the concept is to come out and purchase your cookies from us.
And they're people cookies,
Right, they are
not
people
necessarily
cookies,
dog
but
cookies.
we do have dog cookies available also. And again, all the proceeds go to our organization. So it's a really fun time. It's a very successful fundraiser for us.
And that is Saturday, December 7th, 9 to 1 at 5th Avenue Station.
Yes, and more information is available on our website for sure. So
Okay.
check that out for sure.
And if people wanted to help with the cookie walk, what sorts of things could they do? Do you want them to bake cookies?
Yes, baking cookies. We need a variety of volunteers for that day. So if they're interested in coming out and volunteering, it's more of a morning commitment, so that every bit helps. And you know, plenty of other things we have going where we need volunteers, but that's one of them.
And you are a very volunteer-focused organization, right?
Pardon me?
You're a very volunteer-focused.
We're very volunteer-oriented.
Yeah.
We do need volunteers to help with animal care.
Sure.
people are always afraid to volunteer at our shelter because they're worried about taking home all the animals, which I can certainly
Yeah,
be.
like Chris is going to end up with two this evening.
Yes, and I would be definitely one of those people. But we have like even front desk, more administrative volunteer opportunities.
Sure.
We've really worked hard this year on beefing up our off-site presence, being at stores such as Pet Supplies Plus, who's a really strong supporter of our organization. We do other off-sites. Two Bostons is another strong supporter of our organization. So we're always trying to get out in the community and really develop resources to help promote our organization and our animals.
So you're out in the community, but you're also having a holiday event at the pet shelter. So your holiday open house. So tell us
and
about that.
And that comes up the following Saturday, which is December 14th. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. During that time, we're also doing adoptions. And we encourage people to come and visit our shelter. Our shelter is, sometimes people have this impression of an animal shelter as being, depressing and all that. Not at all the case. Our dogs get out several times a day, walked. We have a lot of play yards where they can go in to play in play groups. We do try to encourage enrichment of their time here at the shelter. Our cat area, the majority of our cats are not in cages. So we've got like free roaming areas. So we encourage people to come out, see what we're all about, see how really well adjusted our animals are, and the kind of a good, healthy environment that we provide for them.
Sure.
And then we also have, various items for sale. We encourage people, as one of the best Christmas gifts is, rather than going out and buying that sweater or something like that, is to provide a donation to our organization in celebration of someone special in your life. And then we do provide them with a really nice card letting them know that you donated in their name.
What a great idea, and we're going to leave it at that. You've got two great events, the Holiday Cookie Walk at 5th Avenue Station December 7th and the Holiday Open House at the shelter December 14th. Well, thank you so much.
Benefiting our
Thank you to
animals.
Donald and Sarah for being with us.
Having us.
All right.
Thank you.
We loved having them. And we're going to take a very short break. When we come back, more Spotlight on Naperville, so don't go away.